Although Backus was very unlike his two most popular characters, the bumbling Magoo and the superficial Thurston Howell, they remained popular with audiences through the years. Backus joined the rest of the Gilligan's Island cast for several reunion specials, but was noticeably absent from a recent reunion party. There had been speculation that Backus was in declining health for several months prior to his death.
Still ahead on the CBC at 6, more entertainment news with Regina Hickel-Sabo and Steve Paikin.
Thanks, Deborah. Just ahead on entertainment, we'll pop in on...
Indulgent millionaire on Gilligan's Island, but his most famous creation was the nearsighted cartoon character, Mr. Magoo.
Oh, these pesky water traps. Now, where's that ball? Ah, our little ball of white. You are about to take flight.
Oh, you can tell by the sound when you hit a good one. It makes a man feel good all over.
Actor Jim Backus dead at the age of 76. And finally, this pick for tonight, the Toronto Symphony is presenting Tchaikovsky's...
Died in Los Angeles today of pneumonia. He was 76 years old. Backus was perhaps best known as the gravelly baritone voice of the nearsighted cartoon character, Mr. Magoo.
Oh, these pesky water traps. Now, where's that ball? Ah, our little ball of white. You are about to take flight. What's that monkey doing here?
He's also remembered for his role as the wealthy Thurston Howell III on television's Gilligan's Island.
Good heavens. Well, some witch doctor will have his license revoked for this.
More than 2 weeks at a California hospital. Jim Backus.
They cordon.
All of Backus will be best remembered. Here's a look at those two favorites.
There you are. Been waiting all afternoon for that bamboo you promised me. What's that monkey doing here? Now, just a minute, young fellow. What are you doing in Gilligan's clothes?
Mr. Howell, it's voodoo.
Good heavens. Well, some witch doctor will have his license revoked for this. Oh, these pesky water traps. Now, where's that ball? Ah, our little ball of white. You are about to take flight.
Oh, you can tell by the sound when you hit a good one. It makes a man feel good all over.
Jim Backus was 76 years old. That's the National this Monday night. Thanks for watching. For CBC News, I'm Peter Mansbridge. Stay with us.
In Gilligan's Island.
Mr. Howell, it's voodoo.
Good heavens. Well, some witch doctor will have his license revoked for this. Black magic, I tell you.
Please, Mr. Howell, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a minute alone with my little buddy here.
Yes, but
Please.
well...
Jim Backus was 76.
And Mel Blanc, the voice behind such well-known cartoon characters as Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig, is reported to be in serious condition tonight in Los Angeles hospital. The 81-year-old Blanc is suffering from a number of medical conditions, including heart problems. Blanc has been Warner Brothers' best-known voice for over 50 years. And the popular Canada Day weekend tradition continued tonight with a performance of...
disease for many years, died at age 76 of double pneumonia. And word tonight that 81-year-old Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, and most Warner Brothers characters, is in serious condition, suffering from heart problems and other conditions.
California hospital, he was 76. Many fans will remember Backus as the voice of the nearsighted cartoon character, Mr. Magoo. He was also featured in films and on radio and TV programs, including I Married Joan with the late comedian Joan Davis. And hospitalized tonight in Los Angeles in critical condition is Mel Blanc, the man of 1,000 cartoon voices, including Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, and Barney Rubble from the Flintstones. And for those of you old enough to remember, Blanc also did the sound of Jack Benny's Maxwell Auto on Benny's radio show.
Known to millions all over the world as Mr. Magoo, and Thurston Howell III has died. Character actor Jim Backus was 76 years old. He died of pneumonia in Los Angeles today. David Browning reports on the man who won audiences over with the unforgettable drawl of an aristocrat.
Hello, my name is Magoo. Who's in charge here?
The voice was one of the most famous and well-used in Hollywood. Jim Backus played not only the nearsighted Mr. Magoo, but scores of other cartoon characters.
That's it. Greenbacks. Must be a fortune in legal tender.
And if he was never quite a star, he was never out of work either. Movies, radio, TV, Jim Backus did them all.
Don't I buy everything you want?
He will live on The Late Show as James Dean's father in Rebel Without a Cause.
The ships are crowned on the shore of
And he will live on in rerun heaven as rich old Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island.
that makes 300,012 bananas that you owe me.
Off-screen, Jim Backus loved golf and he loved cocktails. And of Mr. Magoo, he once said, either they're drawing him to look more like me or I'm beginning to look like Magoo. No matter, both of them were very funny men indeed. David Browning, CBS News, Hollywood.
Same to you, yeah. These mountain people, they're taciturn, they're tight-lipped. Dry humor, very wry, you know.
Remarkable talent. We'll miss him, but of course we'll still be hearing him for a long time to come. Tomorrow on Canada AM, there will be more on the major story of the day, the U.S. Supreme Court decision on abortion, which brought in some new limits.